This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
I like the winds. I also like what's in here. Oh yeah, we can break that now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're doing it. We don't need bombs. Who needs bombs? Anyways, hello everyone. Kirby Volt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. Last time, we got the first two runes. So we have Fuse and we have Ultra Hand. And I am now just learning about how Fuse cannot work on something that's already fused. I think I was kind of sad when I first discovered that. I was like, oh, but what if I wanted to make rock hammer? Well, you can't do that. I do like this little area. Like, this is a really funny little alcove in the Great Sky Island that just has this big waterfall behind it. It's a really nice area. If I wasn't afraid of heights, I'd love to visit it personally, but I'm afraid of heights and I can't fly, so I'm never going to visit that place. I'll admire it from afar, thanks to Link. Thanks, video games, for allowing me to do things I definitely couldn't do in real life. Like, not be afraid of heights, because I have a terrible... Oh, okay. What? Arachnophobia of spiders. Like acrophobia? Is that I think that's the one for fear of heights. And also because, again, I know I'll keep saying this kind of constantly in these early episodes, so I apologize, but I'm just putting the audio straight onto the video, and that's what gets uploaded. Remember, these were recorded a few months back now from when I'm actually doing the commentary for them. Oh, I think right here I thought I had found like a new area, and I was like, oh, wait, no, I've been here before. Dang it. So I apologize for all that, but like it got me thinking, because I have been doing a lot of editing on my 2022 top 10 that, well, it'll be up by the time this video's out, but it's what I've been working on this past week, because I'm doing a lot of edits of that, and I say and a lot, and I was just like, man, should I go and edit these ones and do that? And I was like, no, because like I watched a lot of other content creators like Nintendo Capri Sun, Chuck Conroy, and Choctopus. Well, Choctopus's con is slightly different in all fairness, because it's a cut compilation of his gameplay as opposed to just doing full episodes. But other, like Jess Jepson, and then of course a ton of people who stream, like my good buddy Twilight King, Demex Super Mario, Rosalie 49, I think is the end of that. Dang it, Trill Girl. I can just keep listing off people that I watch, because I watch a lot of people and a lot of cool streamers and a lot of cool people. But anyways, the point is, in those particular settings, you don't really have the ability to. Well, okay, no. If you're doing a video to YouTube, you have the ability to edit. If you're doing a stream, you don't, unless you're editing the VOD. So those are different. But what I meant is like, on some of the YouTube ones at the very least, I don't see a lot of people to go in to do the kind of insane stuff I do when I'm editing my audio. Because my audio editing is literally just... Wait, that's the exact same stick. Why did I try... Oh, I'm going to fuse them. Okay. I was just like... Why did I... Oh, super long stick. Yay! I actually like when the weapons, are really long, and it's just like that shouldn't work too bad. It just does. Oh, introduced to this guy in the Gus fan, and I'm like, oh boy, a new weapon. Yeah, I'll pick it up soon. But my point was, from what I was saying earlier, is that not a lot of people go through the edit audio and edit it like crazy like I do for Let's Play videos, because I sometimes... Well, no. I usually go through and I try to edit out every single weird little blip I do, every single, yeah, that's not a weapon. It's just it. I mean, it is kind of a weapon. You just throw it and you make them go back further. Let's see. Do I try to drown this guy? I do not. Drowning him would have worked too. There's some water right there, or knock him off the cliff. There's a cliff on the other side. Anywho's. But yes, so some people I watch, I can, like, because of the editing that I do and trying to remove all my blips and whatnot, and sometimes my ums too, I can go and watch someone else's video and just like, oh, they're not doing that. People watch them and they don't care. So maybe I don't need to go that crazy. But then again, I kind of like doing that. But that's for the structured videos where I've clearly tried to have some kind of topic, kind of, sort of, because I know the game I'm playing and I'm trying to talk about the game. Whereas here, I'm reacting to me playing this game from a while ago. Drop the Master Sword. I cannot drop the Master Sword. Dang it. I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between these two axes. I don't think I pieced together yet that those two... Like, I think my mindset there was, I have two axes. Do I need them? Well, one's better strength, so maybe I do, but I think what I should have pieced together is, one is two-handed, one is not. And, I mean, if you're traveling on a tree, and you're not really using that for combat, so two-handed one would probably be better to keep, but at this point, I like having shields more often than not, so I probably would have said, well, how about we get rid of the two-handed one. Anyways, as you can tell, I am just speaking randomly about whatever I can think of right now because that's how this commentary is going. But yes, so to get back to the initial point I was talking about, people will just keep stuff in their audio and they don't care, so I should probably be a bit more lax on it. I like doing it for the more quote-unquote structured videos, but for this series specifically, we're going into a cave. But this series specifically, because there is 150 plus episodes, we will not be doing that because that's going to be more time. And this episode is already about an hour long. And I don't have that kind of time to edit every single hour-long episode of the series for that very specific reason. That's also why future me won't be showing up to correct me in anything, so that's going to be up to everyone in the comments, or me in a future episode realizing I made a mistake. Or me just realizing I made a mistake in general because this game I played earlier. Now, I think this is our first introduction to the Booble Frog. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It scares me. I'm gonna hunt it. It's gonna what? Yeah. It made bubbles. Man, that bow sucks. I also didn't know its weak point. Also, the thing ran off, and what is this? We're not going to discuss what these are yet, because that won't come into play until much later in the game. But suffice to say, we're gonna bring some with and pick them up as we can. Well, we got flint. Helpful? Yeah, so if you're wondering, this cave is dark, I can't see much. You're right! I couldn't see much either when I was playing this, because I haven't figured out the correct way to utilize the seeds. Currently it is, I hit seed. That's how I make illumination. Don't worry, I learn how to make seed work. Give me like 10 or so episodes. I could just tell you at the end of the game, I had all the seeds. The game got mad that I had all the seeds, and did not want me to have more than all the seeds. And I was sad, because I wanted to have more than all the seeds. Oh, I'm trying to fuse the ruby. Ooh. I gonna do it? I don't think I have a weapon to actually fuse that with, though. Oh, well, that's good to know. I'm glad they teach you that pretty early on, so that's helpful because you couldn't do that in Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's already fused. But what if I want to fuse it with that thing instead? Oh. I like that specifically you can't fuse a damaged weapon. Literally, I think the only damaged weapon you can get in the entire game is the Decayed Master Sword, because you can get, like, rusty objects, too, which were in Breath of the Wild. But those, you can still fuse something to, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Also, I missed the chest there. This will come back to haunt me later. But for right now, I had no idea there was a chest there. So we're instead going to play with our logs. We're gonna make I don't know what we're gonna make. Yeah, I was like, why are you trying to make a V shape? And then I sorted it out. Ultra Hand's really interesting, and I may have said this in the last episode, so I apologize, but Ultra Hand, it takes a little getting used to, but once you have the hang of it, you can, like, create stuff really quickly. But early on, it's very cumbersome. Yeah, so he's teaching me out Zonai devices. So the game's intended way for you to first get the battery belt is to talk to this guy. But, as is seen in the first episode, or was it first or second episode, I went somewhere completely off the path and was like, I want to go here. And then I got one there instead. So this guy's like, oh, I see you have one. I'm not giving you anything else. And I was kind of sad about that. I was like, oh, you can't give me anything else? No. Oh, what, did I talk to him again? Oh. Right. They held these parts out and they're like, no, don't use those ones. But no, those are ours. So you gotta use the other parts. I saw these guys woke up. I haven't connected the dots yet at this point that the bell that's ringing right now on the Sky Island, it rings at 7 a.m. in-game time and 7 p.m. in-game time. And what that signifies is for these constructs, that's when they wake up and when they go to bed. So I think oh, hey, Rauru. After that, blah, blah, blah. They have culinary constructs, make constructs. Some became so skillful they surpassed us. Yeah, they can teach us many things we might not know. I just like Rauru's spirit kind of chilling around here. Or his astral projected form, or whatever it is. It's ghosty because it is transparent. That implies ghost power, probably. I don't think that box is gonna help. And we're putting it on anyways. Okay, good job, me. I can see the reasoning. The reasoning being, oh, well, the fan's heavy, so that's gonna offset the weight, probably. So if I put two of these on the side, that will help evenly distribute the weight when we're in the water, or something like that. Like, I guess, like, I was trying to think engineering-wise, and then I was like, wait a minute. There's something over here. Let's stop building that raft now. You can get so easily distracted in this game. I'm so glad that I'm actually doing this commentary a bit later compared to when I played it, because I'm starting to enjoy how I kind of got lost in this game in the first place. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over here. Pro tip: this would be easier if I had come back here later with something else that I currently do not have. I don't think you're gonna make that jump. Okay, well, You didn't make the jump to the platform, but you did make it here. And you're dead. That is our first death of the game, I think? Thankfully, this isn't Link's Awakening. Here you have to do a game overless run. I love Link's Awakening. That was my first Zelda game, and man, that game has really stood the test of time. It's still very good. Its remake has a lot of quality of life features that makes it the superior iteration, but the original and the color version are still pretty good in their own right. I played the colored version growing up. Yeah, so that guy does a lot of damage. Maybe don't attack that thing. I got a baked apple. Yeah, if that thing hits me again, I'm gonna die. And anyways, my bow's gone now. And there's death number 2. We're doing great. Oh. Oh, how I miss the early game where you can feel like, I'm gonna try this, immediately dies. No, what if I tried it again? Immediately dies again. Okay, so that didn't work. What's the new strategy, pass me? Not talk to him. Okay. Good start. Is that a weapon? That looks like a weapon. It is not a weapon. Run away from the thing that can easily murder me. Okay. But I want treasure chests. How I get up there? Alright. Let's try to invoke some of the mechanics that we remember from Breath of the Wild. Oh, we can shoot arrows too. Yep, let's see. Can we do Flurry Rush? And this is something that definitely shows why this being a sequel is slightly helpful. If you know some of the basic mechanics of Breath of the Wild, you will know what to do for some of these. However, for a new player, they would not know to do that immediately. And the game still has good spots, from what I recall, to teach you about how to do these different techniques. So it's not like you're completely... You really do not need to have played Breath of the Wild first in order to enjoy this game. It's one of those things, it's kind of cool if you did, but not necessarily... It's the Xenoblade 2 of Zelda. Cool if you played the first and you'll get some references, but otherwise, it's pretty standalone. And that kind of comes into my critique of the game as well, because it touts itself as being the sequel to Breath of the Wild, but they also still want to be somewhat standalone. There are parts of the game where I'm just kind of like, well, wait, what about this from Breath of the Wild? And, we're not there yet. We're still on Sky Island, but it'll come up eventually. And I'll probably keep repeating the same talking point because I'm recording... A lot of these are going to be uploaded daily, but most of these videos are recording very far apart from each other as far as commentary goes. So if I say something I said before, I'll probably... Why am I putting a rock on this? Okay. Okay, pass me. If I say something I said before, I'll probably say it again. Because I am redundant quite often. What are you doing? No, what are you doing? Like, okay, what's my mentality here? My mentality is, oh, the rock will make an easy middle piece. Oh, oops, I forgot about, the distribution of weights. Okay, but if I put it right here, that'll help, right? No, the rock's in a... Oh, okay. Well, it almost works. The rock's in a weird spot. It's causing the weight to go into weird places. It's not a straight line. Okay, there we go. Are we removing the rock? Okay. Don't put that rock back on. Okay, I'm learning. Good job. Just immediate reaction to something I did. Wait, why are you doing that? Stop it. That's stupid. Remember, Knowledge is power, but wisdom is wise. That makes sense, probably. Okay, you gonna... okay. That works. Oh. Almost fell off there. Alright, wasn't worth it. We got some amber. Amber is extremely commonplace. It was not worth it. But I don't know that yet. Amber's still rare at this point in the game. Now comes the fun question. How do I get back? Remember when I was like, I'll jump between those, that'll be fine. And then I put the thing up so high in the sky that I can't reach it from down here? That was a good idea. Welcome to a good chunk of the video from this point on, I believe. Because me just trying to get back... Oh, I gave it an anchor. That was smart. That was smart. Alright. Why did I pull that one log off? Okay. You could climb up there. You could... Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. You tried. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Good job, pass me. Now, are we too far away to reach the other ones? We sure are. So, new problem. Okay, we'll do it. Put it right there. That should be good. I'm still going to use this log. Again, there is a tool that would have made this so much easier if I had done this as just a smidge later. But no, I decided to do it the hard way. Okay, I can make that jump, thank goodness. We'll just attach it like that. That works. Also, these platforms have eyes on them. It's kind of creepy. I mean, they have the dragon heads too, but... the eyes, I tell ya. I don't think that was necessary, but it looked cool. So, the raft I was building, fun fact, it has despawned. Because if you go too far away from a constructed item with Ultra Hands, it will just despawn the thing. So you need to keep it pretty close at hand. Yeah, here's me going, wait, where's the raft? Oh, I need my boxes. I need my boxes. They help somehow. Yeah, put them on diagonally. That'll help. That was on diagonally. Oh, uh-oh. What are we gonna do about it? Are we gonna fix it? Or are we just gonna have it be this weird oblong thingamajig? Okay, well, we're gonna put not just one fan, but 2 fans on. Amazing. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that weird oblong shape, okay. In fairness, this section was shown off, like this literal part of the map was shown off in the Anuma Presents thing about, oh, wait, oh no, I was smart. Okay. In the Anuma Presents thing showing off all the different abilities, which I watched before the game came out. So, no, you can't steer it like that, you're on top of it. Yeah, so that extra box I put up, those boxes have come to hinder me because that box on the right, due to how it is currently moving, it is creating a turn for this raft. Now, not ideal, Thankfully, they put this handy-dandy gate right here to prevent idiots like myself from going off the waterfall. Alright, what's going on? Oh, yeah, right. So, make fire, cook things. Yeah, so he's just teaching you how to make fires in case you didn't know. But we technically already learned how to make fires thanks to the fire fruits in the last shrine we were in. But telling people about the flint is also helpful because unless you have played Breath of the Wild, you wouldn't have known that. Yeah, I don't want to pass time. I want to cook. I'll cook the Master Sword. Yeah, so I am no wizard at cooking, and in this game or real life, I figured out how to do many good types of cookings in this game near the end of it, but early game / most of mid game, I am just put things in pot, hope make good thing. So this is gonna make a mess. Does this give me the stamina increase? It does give some stamina recover. Okay, so I was smart about that. But there'll be times where I'm just like, put all these things in. That'll help, right? And it's like, no, you put too many conflicting things in that it's not going to help at all. Also, Link sings a lot of, like, he hums a lot of different tunes when he's cooking in this game, and I really like that. That tune he just hummed was actually the main theme of Breath of the Wild, I'm pretty dang sure. Honey. That works. That, yeah, I... Don't be proud of that. Oh. Is that our first instance of it? It probably is, but... Anytime I jump up and down in this game, it's because I did something and I'm very happy about it. So that jump right there was... I was trying to destroy the box by having it fall from a high height and break itself, but then it caught on fire, so you know, that works. Therefore, I am proud of this moment. So I'll be judging myself when I do those. If it's something that's like actually really neat, I'll be like, yep, that's worth it. Yeah, let's do the dance. But if it's something like that where I'm like, no, that was stupid, I will criticize myself more than I already do. The Master Sword's running low on energy. Well, but it'll come back, right? Alright, we don't have bombs, but we have rock on a stick. Yeah! I'm surprised that worked, but hey, I'll take it. Now comes the problem. How get back up? But first, we found a Korok. This is our first Horcock. Horcock? No. Korok. What? Okay. So, the Koroks. They were in Breath of the Wild. I love the Koroks, to be quite honest. I love them from Wind Waker. I thought they were a cute rendition of how to do the Cutie Kids. And I know they get a lot of flack for what they do in Breath of the Wild, now Tears of the Kingdom. But they're fine. I like them. I like finding them. Their puzzles are mostly fairly simple and not stupid. There was quite a few stupid puzzles in Breath of the Wild that they thankfully do not do as many of in this game. But they'll give you Korok Seeds. What do Korok Seeds do? We gotta talk to some guy named Hestu. We'll find him later. Much later, I think. Maybe I find him pretty early on. I don't remember. No, I think I found him pretty early on. Anywho's, Hestu isn't here. Just the jellies and the cold night that's about to partake. And this stick that I put a shield on, because that makes weapon. But it's good we have our introduction to the Koroks right there, because I believe the very next Korok we're going to find is a new mechanic of how the Koroks work in this game. And that's why there's now 1,000 Korok seeds as opposed to 900. I will not be getting all the Korok seeds in this playthrough. I might later, but it's definitely not going to be on camera. Definitely not in the logs. I feel more inclined to do it in Tears of the Kingdom compared to Breath of the Wild, which is saying something because those Koroks can be pretty tricky. Also, I found a place to make a fire. Now I must kill thing. Excuse me. So yeah, we're testing out the fuse feature with the arrows now. My mind thought, flint, strike thing, make fire. No, flint just drop flints. That's kind of the weirdest mechanic, I think, about the fusing thing, is that things that you would think, well, hey, if this strikes something, it'll be powerful, right? It's just like, no, it just literally, the arrow will drop with the item, as long as it doesn't collide with something. So if you're thinking, have flint strike robot to make fire, no. It is use thing that makes fire to make fire. Which is not the flint. The flint is specifically just for making the campfires. And considering that I don't think I find much flint during the game, I think they kind of realized that, and they're just like, we have flint in case you want to use it, but otherwise, the fire fruit is very plentiful. Just use that. And run away from Scary Guy. Scary Guy has arrows. Luckily I have arrows. Scary Guy dead. Yay! And there's one of our first enemy chests. It's kind of cool that they did this, because in Breath of the Wild there was an enemy chest that was in the shape of a skull for the Gan enemies. And while they're not as common, well, they're very common right now, but the overall game, not as common. The Zonai also have fun, specific chests as well. Or as, you know, Link would say in Link's Awakening, whoa, that's a nice chest. You put treasure in it. Am I hunting a cricket? What? Why did I bring my bow out? Okay, you're not gonna pick up the arrows? Dumb butt. We got Opal! I won't realize how good Opal can be until much later. But we have it. I don't... What am I... No, it doesn't work that way. Me realizing it doesn't work that way in real time. Aww. What about Spicy Pepper? Also doesn't work that way. It is specifically the fire fruit, the thing that turns on fire when you use it. Glad we had this TED Talk. Now let's watch the boxes burn. They slowly burn, but they burn pretty fast. I was thinking of that box with the cook fire again. The one that just... the one I was proud of burning. Anywho's, I like trains. So this mechanic I immediately adored. Because cart on rail makes me happy. Before I ever was into video games, I was into Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank Engine really ruled back in the day. He probably still rules right now, but I don't watch that show anymore. Also, this is too many fans? What are you doing, me? What? Okay, that's gonna cause problems, probably. Alright, well, we'll just go. one? Okay. No, they're all on. Anyways. Something fell off, and I feel like... Oh, no, we're just checking the bright... Because it hit something, I thought something fell off. But in looking at it now, something clearly did not fall off. I was just like, what is this? What's in here? I want to see now. Oh no. Oh, and I thought if you put Bright Bloom Seed on stick, that will make flashlight. Not how that works. I will be very in the dark about how to make Bright Bloom Seeds work properly for quite a while, unfortunately. Sadly, we can't, the cart's no longer useful to us because the track goes away. Yeah, so this is a new mechanic in Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm just like, okay, I need to know this. Yeah, so there are two things I'm not realizing based on his dialogue. Or their dialogue. It's a construct that probably doesn't have a gender. One, this doesn't work. Two, it can work if you use a different type of weapon, like, I don't know, that. There we go. There we go. There's using the noggin. But also, I can see. I don't need... I can see where I'm going. I can follow the rocks. I don't need to use this. Right. So what actually happened there is the stick is that if you were to strike something, the Bright Bloom Seed would actually come off and blossom. But you need to strike actually something. I was striking air beforehand. Also, Zonites! This is a new thing. This is a very important material. But 3, and this is something I won't win for a while, you could just throw the Bright Bloom Seeds. They won't go as far compared to an arrow, but you can throw them. And I won't know that for a long time. So instead, let's make another hammer. I have a good hammer. I don't want to waste that hammer, so I'll use this hammer instead. Get a lot of Zonite. It's not a ton of Zonite, but it sure is a bit currently. There we go. Good job, good job. Good time was had by all. It does help that the Zonite rocks kind of glow in the dark, though, so... If you can use spatial awareness plus limited lighting, you can figure out things easily. What are these? I want. Oh, he's not permission to give them. Yeah, so Zonai capsules. These are really cool too. Essentially, what they are is that they allow you to carry around the Zonite devices with you. Currently, the one Zonite device we've seen is a fan. But as you've seen when we've been sticking things together, there are certain items that we can interact with that will use energy, like the fan. The problem is that in order to use them, to fuse them, to use the Ultra Hand, we need to actually have them physically out. So we can't really just carry them with us because they're too big. The capsules come in handy then. What they essentially do is that they're a one-time use to bring out whatever device you're currently looking into. But I want to use the Zonite. It's a unique mineral that can be mined beneath the land below. There are trace deposited on this island as well, but they are limited. Our society flourished by processing the substance into material. Zonai is processed by smelting in a furnace. It is thereby converted to materials with useful purposes. A fusion sheet will be ready for your review shortly. So welcome to... Well, there's lava here, but our very first shop. This shop does not deal in rupees, it deals in Zonites. So I was like, ooh, what are those? So let's get the lowdown on what these are. Crystallized charges are a solidified form of the Zonite charge. And they're used for the energy cells, so keep that in mind. So these, the Zonite... Okay, so we have crystallized charge and Zonite charge. The Zonite charge is more common to come by. Most Zonite construct enemies will have them. But I was like, oh, I'll get these crystal charges. These seem like they'll be important. So the crystallized charges are where your money is better well spent. However, the Zonite charges do have a function that is very handy for them. I will just not figure out what that is right now. But it is handy. We'll go over that later. This will be on the test. What test, you may be asking? Anyways, let's harvest more of this Zonite because it gives me cool things and I want cool things. We'll do it in mostly the dark. I could have easily put another Bright Bloom seed down, but I didn't. Like a fool. Also, I should have used the minecart. That would have been cool. But I didn't. So there. Alright. Let's ride. Me realizing, wait a minute. What's missing? There's something missing here. How did I get into the cave? Ah, yes, these. So, when you take one out, it'll drop it, so now you have it physically located in your space, but you can no longer put it back into its capsule. So that's why they are one-time use, because we saw earlier, if you leave a place, something that you were making with Ultra Hand alone for long enough, it will completely disappear. So that's why you gotta be careful with these capsules, because essentially you're bringing them out for just a one-time use on some cool contraption that you're making. Now, if you can keep that cool contraption with you at all times, kudos to you, but especially early in the game, you're not doing that. But yeah, more minecart ride. I like minecart ride because I like minecarts. I like trains. I like the concept of roller coasters because they are technically a train, but I don't like being scared. Yeah, so here we go. He tells us, hey, by the way, the contracts awaken the sound of the bell, and then they go to bed when they hear it again. The fact that the bell is still ringing after how many years it's been since Rauru was existing, I guess. Kind of creepy, but also in a way comforting. Firefly. Sneaking is helpful. I am not good at it. Anyways, we got a gashapon machine over here. Oh wait, before we do that, I heard Korok. Where is Korok? So here we go. This is a new type of Korok that is in Tears of the Kingdom, the Backpack Korok. Essentially, the ones that are not hidden and are just lazy as hell. We need to transport the Korok. I thought I was going to jump it off the cliff immediately, but no. I'm going to be a good boy. We'll put it in this cart. Nice and easy. We'll take this fan. Put it on the cart. That works. It's not even censored. And I'll come back to that because now I want to check this out. I like that. Like, oh man, that looks cool. But there's a Korok. Okay. That's prepped. Anyways, back to the thing that looks cool. So this produces Zonai capsules. These are extremely handy. The one thing I don't think I quite understand from reading this guy's dialogue, the first time at least, is they're like, yeah, put things in like a cooking pot. And I'm like, okay. So... oh, I'm waiting for it. Okay. I was somewhat smart. Those probably work. Yep, those work. They don't give a lot, though. It's got a fan, and we got a portable pot. We can do cooking anytime. But there is one item that's really good for using. And I am not going to figure it out yet. Because I'm not quite aware of how plentiful Zonai charges are yet. So my main instinct is, oh, Zonai charges seem like they'll be important. They were in a shop. Use the other thing that doesn't seem as important. Got a flame emitter. That looks pretty good to get early on. Don't think I use it, though, until much later. And then I'm done there. Okay. Yeah, you know, through playing this game and then kind of like reflecting on a lot of my past, it started me to realize that I probably have some other mental issues that I wasn't aware of. And I definitely need to get tested for them, and hopefully I will. But yeah, that blatant display of ADD or ADHD, one of the two, if not slightly spectrum related, yeah, that, like, I clearly was going to do something, and then I went, no, let's do this, and then I went, no, let's do this again. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Anyways, the reason why the backpack Koroks are not the worst is because you'll get two. Because essentially you're helping out two Koroks. You're helping out the one that needs to get to the friend, and the friend in question. They're still lazy. But I love them. I love my lazy little wood guys. My little tree guys. Hey, look, there's a dragon back there. Oh boy, so this is the rest of the episode. This is the rest of the log. I make many choices. None of them are good choices, but they are choices nonetheless. So, the problem needs to go up ramp that only has one thing. The solution. Not in this log. The solution's in the next log. I'll tell you that right now, because what I plan on doing from here, doesn't make a lot of sense. Gonna be real on that. So, what do I decide to do? Well, what if I just, you know, I'll stay on the left side. I'll balance it out, right? No. Okay, new plan. You know, I'll just counterbalance it. That's how that works. New plan. I do not remember how to rotate things properly. There's going to be a lot of that in these early episodes where I'm just like, I do not know how to rotate these properly. So I think... Oh, wait, let's see. What, okay. Okay, pass me. Okay. Okay. Dazzle me. What if I put it on... Oh, no. You poor guy. Okay. Okay, so the plan is put hook in car. I didn't attach the hook there. I hope I realized that. The hook is there by itself right now. Yeah, that's how that fan should go on. Yep, that's perfectly fine. I have not realized I have not attached that yet. Okay, good. Good. I did realize it. Now, should it be attached like the fan or whatever I'm doing here? No. No. Okay, so what if it's on the side of the car? So when the car oh. No, this will work. I just gotta put it in the right spot. It was on the side of the car. So when the car spins out, it'll catch itself. That's how this is gonna work. It'll work, trust me. The fan being in that position isn't a problem. What? Nope, that's not a problem at all. Okay, this is gonna work. I hate that almost actually worked. Because you know what I'm gonna do now? My brain is now thinking, that almost worked. I should continue to do this. Okay, no, I think it means smarter. Oh, no. No, what? What are you... What is going on? Oh, no. Are you gonna try to put it on the single rail? No, you can't do it like that. It's gonna snap to the two rails. I have given up. There's the device dispenser. Tells you what all the things are in there. Good. We're almost out of time for this episode, so I'm going to start doing my sign-offs right now. If you like this log, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. Because, you know, I'm going to do more stupid things like this. So, there's your content. What am I... Okay, continue the outro. If you like the game, Tears of the Kingdoms on Nintendo Switch. Fantastic. Probably my favorite game of this year, of 2023. Pick it up if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you probably have. That's why you're probably watching this. But hey, if you haven't, go pick it up if you can. But of course, most importantly, and I'll say this again at the outro, like when I'm like fully ready, but everyone, please have a wonderfully great day. Wonderfully great day that hopefully does not go to complete shambles like me right now. Oh. How is a box going to help? That's not going to help. Oh no. I know exactly where this is going. Oh dear. Okay. But yes, everyone, please have a wonderfully great day. I'll see you on the next one. For when we finally get past this. The most difficult puzzle in all of Zelda. My dog's barking. Sorry about that. He's mad at me too. Oh, okay. Here, okay. We gotta see this. We gotta see this to the end. What are you doing? Just put it on there. It's not that hard. I mean, okay, it is a little hard at the beginning of the game, but you just need to tilt it one more, and then it can be. There you go. There you go. Now it's level. Oh, we're not going to see this come to fruition this episode. Oh, that's not good. Well, you have something to look forward to. All right. Please have a wonderfully great day. I will see you on the next one. Oh no, we're. I will see you on the next one. Please have a wonderfully great day. You're doing your best, Pasby. You're doing your best.